Imagine walking through a dense jungle, and suddenly, you hear a screech scientists say hasn't echoed for millions of years. Or spotting something slithering in the water that matches no known species, except those in ancient fossils. In this chilling fourth chapter, we uncover 10 more extinct creatures that might still walk or swim among us. Some were declared gone centuries ago, yet recent sightings, strange sounds, and blurry footage suggest otherwise. Get ready, these aren't just creatures of the past, they may still be watching. Steller's sea ape. In 1741, explorer Georg Wilhelm Steller described a creature off the coast of Alaska unlike anything science had seen. With the face of a dog, the body of a seal, and playful behavior, he dubbed it the sea ape. After that, it vanished from official records and was deemed either extinct or imaginary. However, Inuit fishermen and coastal patrols have periodically reported similar creatures, dog-faced, finned beings spotted leaping through waves near the Aleutians. Some accounts even include photographs showing large, furred marine animals with mammalian snouts, very unlike seals or sea lions. Could Steller's sea ape have been a real species and simply retreated deeper into the icy waters? Temnodontosaurus. One of the largest ichthyosaurs ever discovered, Temnodontosaurus ruled the seas during the early Jurassic, growing over 30 feet long. It had huge eyes, among the largest of any animal, perfect for hunting in deep, dark waters. This sea monster's resemblance to modern depictions of aquatic cryptids is striking. Some deep-sea sightings by fishermen and even sonar images suggest something massive and reptilian still lurks far beneath the waves. The vast ocean is still largely unexplored, and in that darkness, perhaps Temnodontosaurus or its kin never truly vanished. The Toxodon. A bizarre, hippo-sized beast from South America, the Toxodon looked like a fusion between a rhinoceros, a capybara, and a water buffalo. Believed to have gone extinct over 10,000 years ago, this creature once roamed grasslands and marshes, feeding on vegetation and defending itself with thick skin and massive strength. But in the Amazon, indigenous tribes have long reported encounters with a large, aggressive animal they call the mbeng. It matches the description of a toxodon almost exactly. What's more, cryptozoologists have found massive round tracks with deep imprints, too large to belong to any known modern mammal in the region. Could this prehistoric tank still stomp through South American jungles? The Hateg Island Hatzegopteryx. This pterosaur wasn't just a flying reptile, it was a monster with a 30-foot wingspan and jaws capable of crushing dinosaurs. Believed to have lived exclusively on Hateg Island in modern-day Romania, it's long considered extinct since the late Cretaceous. But sightings in the Carpathian Mountains tell a different tale. Hikers and villagers report enormous bird-like creatures flying silently at dusk, larger than any eagle, with leathery wings and a long crest. Local legends call them Zburatori, sky demons of folklore. But what if they aren't legends? What if these creatures are the last descendants of a Jurassic nightmare? The cave bear. This wasn't your average bear. The cave bear was a massive, lumbering beast that dominated Ice Age Europe. Standing over 10 feet tall when upright, its skull was shaped differently than modern bears, more sloped and almost wolf-like. Today, in the most remote reaches of the Ural Mountains and Siberia, there are chilling stories of giant bears larger than grizzlies. Hunters describe strange howls echoing from untouched caves and sightings of pale, hulking beasts covered in shaggy fur. Some scientists believe a small, isolated population may have survived, perfectly hidden in the endless wilderness. Andrewsarchus. The Andrewsarchus was a wolf-faced, hooved predator that lived in what is now Mongolia. With a body stretching over 13 feet and jaws packed with crushing teeth, it's often described as one of the largest mammalian carnivores to ever live. Nomadic herders in the Gobi Desert have shared terrifying stories of a striped, bear-like beast that stalks camels at night, matching no known species. Bones of large predators have been uncovered in recent years that appear too young to be fossils. Could a modern-day descendant of this killer still be out there, prowling beneath the dunes? The Moeritherium. This strange swamp-dwelling creature from 37 million years ago looked like a blend of a pig and a miniature elephant. Though officially extinct, it's thought to be one of the earliest ancestors of modern elephants. Yet, in the marshes of Central Africa, locals describe a bizarre animal called the Ndovu Kidogo, the small elephant. Said to be no taller than a large dog, but with tusks and a trunk, these creatures are spotted near rivers, but vanish quickly. Their footprints, oddly round and smaller than hippos, have been found in uninhabited regions. Is the Moeritherium more than a fossil? The Gigantopithecus. Towering up to 10 feet tall, this ape once roamed the forests of Southeast Asia. Many believe it to be the origin of the Bigfoot and Yeti myths. Fossils suggest it vanished 300,000 years ago. But then again, we've barely scratched the surface of those forests. Villagers in Thailand, Vietnam, and India report massive, upright apes that walk like humans and leave behind 18-inch footprints. Some say they've seen these forest men feeding on bamboo and avoiding humans at all costs. Could Gigantopithecus be the real monster behind the myth, alive and hiding? Thylacoleo. Australia once had its very own apex predator, the Thylacoleo, or marsupial lion. Weighing up to 220 pounds with a powerful bite stronger than any big cat, this fierce beast wasn't actually a lion. It was a meat-eating marsupial, related more to koalas and wombats than to modern predators. Fossil evidence suggests it hunted with ambush tactics and could climb trees, making it a terrifying threat in Australia's Pleistocene forests. Here's the twist. Indigenous Aboriginal tales speak of a fearsome creature called the quinkin, or yari, a large clawed predator resembling the Thylacoleo. In fact, several modern campers and bushmen have reported strange sightings of cat-like creatures in remote parts of Australia where humans rarely tread. Could this lion-like marsupial have outlived extinction in the outback's most uncharted corners? Dinotherium. Imagine an elephant, now make it stranger. Dinotherium had downward curving tusks attached to its lower jaw and stood nearly 15 feet tall. It roamed Africa, Asia, and Europe millions of years ago. Fossils suggest it preferred forested wetlands, environments that still exist in remote parts of Africa. Some legends from Central Africa speak of giant tusked beasts with unusual features, different from modern elephants. With such dense and hard-to-access terrain, it's not unthinkable that something ancient could still wander the shadows. From prehistoric snakes to flying monsters, these creatures may have vanished from textbooks, but not from our world. Could legends be rooted in truth? Could lost giants still roam beyond our reach? If these stories thrilled or creeped you out, hit that like button and subscribe for more wild mysteries. And tell us, which creature do you think still lurks out there?